Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I just graduated college, just got a new job, so I just been kind of figuring my way around things before I had some time to work on the Comanche. But good thing is we just started working on the Comanche again, and I have to give you guys an update on what's going on. So, to give you guys a quick update, yes, I did pull the axles out from under the Jeep, but let me explain to you guys what I have planned. So, as you know, I had a Dana 30, a high pinion Dana 30 in the front, and a 29 spline Chrysler 8 1/4 in the rear. Pretty much your average run-of-the-mill Jeep Cherokee axles. That's what I had in this thing. They did have 513 gears, Spartan lockers, front and rear, and the rear had a disc brake swap, so I took off the drums, put on disc brakes. Have a whole write-up for that if you guys want it. But the reason I pulled these axles is because obviously I'm going to go with something bigger and better. And you might be thinking I'm going 1-tons, but I'm not. While 1-tons, you could have them relatively cheap, what I have planned for this thing, 1-tons are kind of like way over the top, like overkill, and I really don't need them. I'm probably not going to run a 40-inch tire. I'm going to stick with a 37 or a 38. More than likely I'm going to run a 37, and I'll explain why. And the Comanche doesn't really weigh all that much, so I don't need the beef of 1-tons and their axles and all that sort of deal. So in light of that, what we are going to be running is JK Rubicon 44s. So as you know, these are kind of like the new generation. The JK 44s are like the new generation Dana 44s. They have almost a full 9-inch ring gear. Their pinion gear is super stout. They're super stout axles. They're 5 inches wider than the axles I had in the Comanche, and they have the electronic lockers, 410 gears already, and so it's going to be a huge step up for the Comanche in drivability, off-road capability, you name it. The Comanche is going to be better off with this. So I did find a set of JK Rubicon axles, but they're from a buddy of mine who has them in his JK, who is going to 1-tons and 40s. So he called me one day. He's like, hey man, 1-ton swapping my JK. Do you want my axles and wheels and tires? Pretty much everything that I would need for the swap, except obviously the trusses and all that good stuff. But he called me, asked me, offered me everything I needed. And I mean, it was a deal at a price point I could not turn down. So I'm getting both front and rear axles, the steering linkages, 410 gears in the axles already, the electric lockers, the pigtails for the lockers, and I'm getting a set of wheels and tires from him. So at a price I was like, it was too good to pass up. So his wheels and tires, they're a 17x9 on a 37, and that's probably why I'm going to keep the 37, just because I'm getting them from him, so I don't have to buy wheels and tires. And so that's pretty much what we got planned. This Jeep's probably going to look like that for the next 2 months, and while I work on these things, I'm selling off all my old parts, my adjustable short arms, drop brackets, front and rear axles, my old wheels and tires, pretty much getting rid of everything, cleaning house, so I could get the money together so I can buy the axles, get the wheels and tires, start ordering the trusses, and get these things bolted ready. Now, we're also going to do a Cab Fab Alpha 3 link on this thing, so we're getting rid of the short arms. I'm going to cut those mounts off and get all that cleaned up, and we're going to get the mid-section frame stiffeners are right here. We're going to weld on the rock sliders to the frame. What else? there's a lot of cool stuff that's coming for the Comanche, and I'm excited. And I thank you guys for your patience. If you're new to the channel, thank you. I appreciate all the new subscriptions I've gotten recently. And so I just want to make this video, update you guys. Yes, I still do have the Comanche, and we got big things coming for it. So just bear with me. I'm going to document the whole swap process. And if you got any questions, as always, drop them down in the comments. I'll answer them as soon as I can. Or you can hit me up on Instagram. So stay tuned. And keep your eyes peeled for the next videos of this thing. Alright guys, see ya.